seems to be
He's
5 feet
on the
to his
ground.
right.
All right, I'll roll a d3. 2.
Spanky.
Okay.
I'm assuming one. If 1 was Anton and 2 used to be me, then it goes 1, 2, 3.
All 3 of those hit, I assume.
Yes, and I think Spanky's dead.
How?
17 hit points.
He has 17 hit points. How is he dead?
You hit for 9, 10, and 10.
No, those aren't all on Spanky.
Okay.
That's 3 different people it's been on. Oh, by the way, you all get pulled, or an attempt to pull you all right now 10 feet.
So I guess the question remains: how many hit points did Spanky heal from getting punched repeatedly by Surok last time?
I would presume Spanky is healed up in full.
He should be healed by now.
I don't know. I don't know how many days that was ago.
So did Spanky take 9 or 10 damage?
10. It was in order. What is Spanky's CMD?
It's let me see if I can find it on the sheet.
I don't think it matters.
0. Oh, CMD is 10.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Pull 10 feet. Pull 10. Oscar is now in threat range, and it gets a free bite attack on Oscar.
What a grouch.
That bite attack actually misses. Oscar's a lucky fuck. That's the Quickwood's turn. You just see like roots coming from the ground, shooting out from the thing, slowly pulling everybody nearby closer to it. The giant mouth on the trunk, like with a big like splintery grin, looks like it's just trying to eat everything that comes near it. Anton, you're up.
All right, I'm going to stab it from afar. After a feint, of course.
All right. Yep, go ahead. That's a hit. Very good. What's Spanky doing?
Panicking.
Does Spanky want to escape the grapple?
Yes, you do. He normally likes trees, but this one is off his list.
Uh-huh. So this would be combat maneuver or escape artist.
All right.
Oh, I
Looking
stepped
for-
away before, by the way. Did Surok escape?
No.
Okay.
CMB is what I would have to roll?
Yes, or if you have escape artist, you can roll that. Yeah, that's not enough. Felix isn't even going to try to escape. He's just going to pull out a long sword and start slashing at the tree, at the root, and miss completely. Oscar, however, let's see. Oscar actually will attempt it. Difficult. Hey, he got through. At least I think he did. Let me check. Yep. Oh no, he just missed. Fuck, that's horrible. All right. He's still grappled. He's like, "Can somebody get this thing off of me?" Barlow, what do you got?
I cast Summon Eidolon.
Oh,
So
good.
I'm on step 2 of 3. So essentially, I just get surrounded in the form of a huge armored mechanical figure.
Alrighty.
Because I am a synthesist. Shit, what's the other one? I am a synthesist construct color, so basically I wear my eidolon as armor.
Sirach.
Alright, let's punch a plant. So
Oh, I did bewilder it. Or
intimidating.
with that sneak attack, he now has a -2 to his AC. I'll print the information out.
This is why I was asking if it's technically a mind effect, but I will allow it. I'll keep that in mind for the. I'll keep it in mind for the AC.
Keep in mind,
So I
Sirach, while you're
guess...
fighting for your life, there's some Sailor Moon shit going on behind you.
What?
Keep in mind, while you're fighting for your life, there's some Sailor Moon shit happening behind you.
Oh, yeah, yeah, for sure. I guess jabbing style and bleeding attack?
It's up to you.
Does this work on plants? Alright, let me go read the feed. I don't know if this actually works on plants. No, it's just when you damage an opponent. So I guess if he's immune to bleed damage as a whole, then that's a thing, but it's not like I can move anyways. Alright, let's hit a plant. So with grappled, I'm at like -2, right?
Yep.
So yeah, -2 to attack rolls, and except for yeah, okay. -2. Any of that hit?
The 22 gets in. The 18 gets in with the, but you just get it in with the -2. Not bad.
Okay, +6 on the third attack and 4 bleed damage.
Is the 18 already with the -2?
Yes.
Okay.
I put it in temp attack.
Right. I was just wondering because we had the
Yeah.
16 not confirmed crit before, so.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 17 plus 16
He did not like that.
plus 4 bleed. So 33 and 4 bleed. Yeah, that is my turn.
He definitely did not like that. So he takes one of the roots that's free still, and he just like smacks you across the head with it.
Understandable.
And the other 2 roots, let's see. Well, he'll go after Anton, and he'll go after Felix again. So first one's on Sirach. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. You're closer to his mouth, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
probably.
mean,
Because
he
you're
tried
right
to
next.
take a bite out of Felix.
Yeah,
Like you know.
Yeah. He's gonna bite you because he doesn't like you right now.
Oh.
Oh God, I rolled like shit on that.
12 damage. Thank fuck.
Oh, that could have been nasty if I
1
got
plus
higher.
2 plus 9.
Yeah.
Okay. You just see like the creature just lifts you up like right to its mouth. It just bites you down, and it feels like literal like teeth like going into your flesh, even though it's like splintery wood.
Oh, I should say for the magical fist thing,
Mm-hmm.
I believe currently it is only they just count as magical. I don't think they count as silvered or anything else like that yet. If it matters.
Okay, it does not.
Yeah.
I've been
damage reduction.
I've been super catching up on One Piece to the point where I'm like episode 600 something now. So I'm just imagining all the Luffy punches now. Second gear, hardening.
It's your turn.
5-foot step, and I'm going to try to free Spanky as ineffectually as possible. It's probably going to take a strength check and a -1 to that.
Oh, I think it. Would you roll CMB against it?
Wait, say
Or would
ask
this
the,
be another?
wait, what are you trying to do? I kind of missed half it because it came warbled.
Oh, sorry, freeing Spanky.
I mean, you could assist it and help it. You could cut the root and whatever you want. And it could be an attack or it can be.
Let's cut the root. Actually, no, I would have to change weapons. So, yeah, let's change it to...
Well, you took. Yeah, I guess.
I took my move.
Yeah.
So...
All right, if that's the case, I would recommend doing the CMB on it.
All right.
Yeah,
And
we can just say like that is the attack, I guess.
Yeah, you furiously try to like get the root off of Spanky, but it's not enough. The root is like
Oh, it's at -4 to its AC for my doings.
yeah, that doesn't affect the CMB too much,
Okay, right.
and that's still too low anyway.
Correct.
And it is Spanky's turn.
Let me get his sheet back up. Well, there we go.
Even with the crit, it technically fails.
Shit.
But I don't know. Is there a thing?
Okay, but if you added the 20 and the 17 together,
I'm gonna say Spanky squeezes out anyway because like I gotta at least reward the crit. The 5% chance is still a chance.
I would have accepted it either way, but thank you.
the raccoon is free. Now he must run 60 feet away from the fucking thing.
Yes, he must.
Felix is gonna slash at the roots. With the minuses, that gets through.
Well, I spent my turn doing something else, so it's no longer bewildered.
Ah, never mind. Oscar is gonna take a page out of what Felix is doing. And he's like, alright, I'll just start piercing it.
Just kill it.
He just like stabs the tree on one side with his rapier.
With fire if you have it.
I don't have fire on me.
Damn.
7 damage to the tree. Barlow.
It'd be real annoying if I finish the transformation process and it's dead. It's like, you sons of bitches.
Yeah, well, it's not.
I point a finger at the statue using my once a day possess object ring.
Uh-huh.
And Barlow's body appears to fall dead as the statue begins to move.
Do you have a little avatar for the statue?
Yeah, I'll use one of the ones. Is it this one? No, I think it's the E one. If you could make that huge. By the way, it's huge tall, not huge long. Which is a spatial. That is colossal. I'm only huge. There we go. I'll just go ahead and put my guy in the middle of that so I can move it all together.
I am slightly adjusting the tree because I made it too big.
Because technically, the statue will pick up the dead body of Barlow, put it into a slot on its back.
That is so strange.
He's so big.
I love it.
The profession of Mason. I've made this thing myself.
I love it.
Wait, I mean that's the turn. Transferring my mind into the By the way, I'm now the statue for 9 hours, so I hope this fight lasts a little bit longer.
Sirach, what do you got?
Did the tree take the bleed damage last round?
Yes, it did.
Cool. I punch.
Two of those get through. What is that? 20, 29, 33?
34.
34, you
Yeah.
said?
34.
Okay. The tree doesn't like that there's now a giant fucking thing there, so he's gonna attack you.
Not even gonna bother with the bleed damage since it's already taken 4.
So 2 roots are going after, I guess, Weasel.
A large dude.
And one's gonna just smack Sirach, because you're still the
Ow.
biggest threat.
How rude.
21, does that hit Weasel?
No.
Wow. Sirach.
That
That's a-
misses, I think.
Yeah. That was a very bad round for the tree.
Yeah.
Anton.
All right, I assume I didn't have to get rid of my weapon to free Spanky, so feint and crossbow.
All right. It's not going to be able to catch it, so.
Is slightly distracted.
Yeah.
And that missed.
That is a miss. I assume Spanky runs away?
Yeah. For ease of use, he just goes off the map, but I'll put him down here. Or should I just delete the token off the map?
Okay. Felix is like, I don't know what the hell that thing is, but it better be helping us soon. And misses. Oscar. He hits for 4. Barlow.
I take a step forward because I have to get you within my range. And then
Makes sense.
swing down with both arms. Double slam.
Please one-shot this thing.
Huh, that should have rolled both at the same time. Oh, it did. What? Huh, clearly I wrote that wrong.
Yeah, 2 damages for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah, well, it should be 2 attacks with 2 damages. I guess
I'll
I
just
didn't write it right.
roll another d20 plus whatever.
Yeah, hold on.
Wow. The 19 gets through. The 18 does not.
I thought.
What about with the debilitating thing? Or is that only on a hit?
Oh wait, is
That
it
with
is it bewildered again or not, Anton?
No. I missed.
Yeah. It
Oh,
missed,
is that
so-
why your 18 hit before? I was confused.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, that is why it hit before.
Well, so 15 damage.
All right.
I could be doing better stuff, but it's the same size as me, so I can't do those things.
Your fist comes down on the tree and you just pound it, and you see like the bark at the top of it start splitting in half. Several of its roots and branches look like they're going limp.
I have a trample attack that is like an overrun, but it automatically hits.
Oh
but
my
only
god.
on things that are smaller than me.
That seems very strong.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you had 3 turns to interrupt my Sailor Moon transformation
Yeah.
sequence.
3 turns to Sailor Moon it up. Alright, well, I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing.
Go for it. All 3 of those hit. What is that, 37?
I'm gonna do some math real quick.
That's 55.
57 with the 2 additional d6.
You know, for That's a lot of overkill for a creature that only had 3 hit points left.
Alright, well, fuck the tree. You know what, this is one tree I don't like, alright?
So you
Fuck
really
specifically
didn't.
this tree.
You really didn't need the statue then.
Apparently. I thought I was gonna die a lot quicker, though.
Cool. I'll just be here for another 8 hours and 9 minutes.
Oh, if you want, I'll throw something else at you so you can fight it.
I kind of figured it was just gonna hit me until I went down, and then the other two would be practically useless, so... And then Anton would do his thing and do some stuff.
Well, the roots go limp, and you're all free now.
Wow, that hurt somewhat.
Yeah, that seems to be what happened.
It could have dealt a third of my health twice. Well, I guess the tree was the reason.
Yeah.
It's just here for some reason.
But how did it get here?
Who fucking knows?
Just like up and walked?
Those roots, maybe.
Maybe we should like look around. Maybe there's like something in the tree that we can like find.
I think you'll probably only find the corpses of the people that it ate before.
That'll give us a clue then. Here, give me a second, and Oscar's going to look inside the tree's mouth.
Okay.
And that's when it reveals it's not dead yet.
Yes, and now he is eaten. No, he actually finds some stuff.
And I'll look at the general area around.
Yo, there's like a half-eaten body in here.
You gonna finish that?
God damn it.
No, it's not. It's a hobgoblin body.
Well, that is useful.
Here, help me out. Help me pull it out.
I will go assist.
You do so, and you pull what is like a partially digested remains of what looks like a hobgoblin. You notice, like, inside, he said, it's kind of nasty in there. Looks like there's, like, bits of remains and of other things, too.
It's a tree that eats people.
Well, is this what you're looking for? Like, maybe it's eating these hobgoblins, too, and then we don't have to worry.
One tree is not gonna stop an army of hobgoblins. However, this does mean that the hobgoblins have been in this area.
Well, what's on the body?
Look at the body. What's his deal?
You notice that the hobgoblin, like what's left of it,
Yeah.
most of its like lower half is gone. There's only 2 things of note on the body. It looks like it has this armored coat that it's still wearing that looks like it's still in very good condition, if a little like there's like a little like film of like slime on it, maybe. And there's a satchel attached to the armored coat.
There's a what?
A satchel.
Intel is intel. I guess pull out whatever this armored thing is and the satchel.
The armored coat actually looks like it is of very high quality and feels slightly warm to the touch.
Oh, hey, look, magic. Who would have thought?
In the satchel, you find a couple of things. Everything you find what looks like a couple of bits of chain, like maybe like 5 to 10 feet of chain in total, and 4 superior locks
Man, where's Anton when you need him? Oh wait, he's over there.
Yep. Shall I?
Don't you
Good
have
luck.
a profession on locksmithing?
Yes.
Please roll that. These locks and chains you suspect are used for slaving.
And don't mention that.
And you are pretty sure that, like, whoever this hobgoblin was, they're probably part of the Legion. Maybe
At least we're
they,
not taking heads anymore.
yeah. You could see, like, on the armored coat, there's like the faint symbol of the Legion on one of the left breastplate part of it. And so you're aware, an armored coat is considered a +4 armored bonus, max dex bonus of +3, with an armor check penalty of -2, and it is medium armor. It does have a 20% arcane spell failure chance, speed 20 feet /15 feet.
It
But
is medium armor.
it is medium armor. One thing is that the advantage of having this armored coat is that a person can don it or remove it as a move action.
Okay.
And it is magical. So if anybody wants to do a spellcraft real quick. Anton, it's a very sturdy +1 armored coat. So instead of it just being a +4 bonus, it's a +5 bonus to AC.
All right. Let's write this down.
It could be useful. Could also be just good for selling and salvage.
It's the intimidation factor, right? Start a fight, you start losing, you think you take off your Rock Lee weights with your move action.
Felix says, "Well, this is pretty good. This is pretty good evidence, I would say."
No kidding.
So, I guess we should report back to the mayor about this, because I'm sure he wants to probably hear about all this right now.
Yeah.
Certainly, I bet.
For the third time.
Mm-hmm. So we also have to make our meeting with the scouts. They're not that far away, though. Should only be a day or so extra.
I'm sorry, you said scouts?
Yeah, we sent out some scouts to the hills area
Oh,
to see what they were doing there.
wait, there's more of you?
Yes, we have a sizable amount of
No.
people from Phaendar and some rangers.
3 of us. That was the entire rebellion. You got us.
Yeah.
I'm
Actually,
sorry,
recently
4.
we rescued quite a few rangers, and that's who's out there right now.
Yes, Rescue Rangers. That's what they call us.
Yeah.
Very well, let's do it.
Alright. So, basically an extra day to the east, and we should be able to meet up with them, and then we can head back.
I don't mind tagging along for another day, but I hope we don't run into more trees that eat
We'll
people.
be
Seems
fine.
unlikely since it's a forest.
Well then, you rolled an 18 out here before, right?
Yep.
Well, you get to the area where the scouting, near the area where the scouts were planning to meet with you, and you actually run into somebody else.
Okay.
It's Coriel. He's not dead.
No.
Of course. Actually, he's undead.
Where the hell is it?
I mean, what would you do, right? It's Coriel. He doesn't know what you're talking about. He didn't die.
No, you run into what looks like a couple of dwarves.
Oh god, it's these guys again.
Yeah, they do look familiar.
Except they're down another guy.
In fact, one of them says, "Hey, it's you!
Oh god.
Hey, thank God we found you! We've been lost in these woods for a week. It feels like a week. Which way is out of here?"
Wait, is this the guys from the party?
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Except that one of them's dead now?
Yeah,
Well, he
one of
said
them
there was a
died.
couple, so...
One of them died.
Yeah, there used to be 4. One died at the party.
Yeah, there's 3 left.
Well, that's a few.
That's more than a couple. That is, in fact, a few.
Alright, fine. There's a few of these dwarves. Oh God, I'm so glad you're still alive. One of them comes up. Again, I got to express our thanks again for just saving us a few days ago. Unfortunately, we keep getting turned around over here.
It's really not that hard to navigate a forest.
Have you lived in the forest for long?
Yes.
That's why we've never been in here.
Well, except for that time that you came up here and joined a party.
We ran away because our town got ransacked.
And stopped to have a party.
We didn't stop on purpose. We were compelled to. You were there. You saw what happened.
Oh yeah, you tried to kill everybody I was with.
Oscar saunters up to Anton and says, "What the hell did you guys do?"
We came across it out of character. What was it? What was the woman?
A Maenad.
Yeah, he'll explain. We came across Maenad. She had already had these dwarves under its command, and we vanquished it.
Correction.
So now they're just dealing with the aftermath.
Correction, they were just confused, and they resorted to violence. I too was confused. All I did was eat and drink.
I mean, I don't even know what else to say to this. And the dwarves say, "Can you please let us come with you to wherever you're going? We just want to get out of this forest."
Once again, your compulsion when you're confused is to beat on the people next to you. You're not good traveling companions.
You say that like we're going to beat you up.
Well, I mean, I've already seen you
Kinda
try,
did.
and you were not very good at it.
Yeah.
The worst thing you did was step on up high.
Well, then we can trust them not to kick our asses if they try again.
Well, I mean, they did try to kill you, but they only succeeded in killing one of themselves. Am I right? I remind you that one of our companions is dead for the encounter.
Yes, that's why we felt so bad afterwards.
Oh, but not so bad that you'd stop chasing us around even when we told you to go away.
We didn't chase you around.
And yet here you are. Days after the fact.
We just ran into you randomly.
Yeah, a whole wide forest, and you just ran into us randomly.
Also, who are these people? They weren't there with you before.
Well, very convenient, changing the subject.
Is it?
Not for you, now once we recognize what you're up to.
What is he talking about?
Go away!
Dwarves look at each other sullen. Is like, fine. If you're not going to help us, we'll just try and find our way out of here.
You have testimony that the town was ransacked by hobgoblins, right? And the whole slavery in the mines thing, right?
Oh yes, quite so. In fact,
It's a different town as well, so that might add some weight to our testimony.
They are technically proof.
like my brother is still, like, as far as I know, is either dead or enslaved there too. Like, are you sending troops to Rydia's Hollow?
No, we're trying to get the people of Long Shadow to get off their asses and do something about this tragedy. They don't
No
seem
offense,
to either
Felix.
want to or understand the urgency.
Felix is listening to all this, and he says to you, so we have dwarves who are completely confused in the woods, who've said that their entire town was attacked.
Yeah, they ran from their town because of the hobgoblins out this way. Then they got enchanted by
A
I
Manaid.
forget what it's Manaid or whatever. Which was just out here as they do, and well, then we found them and killed the Manaid, and now they're lost in the forest. And then we gave them directions, and they managed to get lost again. And I guess they're here now still.
Huh.
But yeah, the initial thing was hobgoblins attacked the city. They ran away. Then they got lost.
This is more compelling evidence, I would say.
Yes. Yes,
Are
it is.
you planning to investigate this Rydia's Hollow? I've heard of the town.
Well, hopefully, the scouts that we're meeting will have some information on that. Assuming they're still alive.
So what time are these scouts supposed to come back?
Well, they should be here sometime today. If they're not, well, that means they probably ran into trouble.
Hmm. Well, then let's wait a few hours and see if these scouts come.
And we wait.
The dwarves pace back and forth, and everybody's just hanging out. Oscar actually comes up to you, Sirach, and he says, "You know, is this what you do all the time? Just like going around, like guerrilla fighting these things and killing trees?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you get
That's
paid for this?"
indirectly.
They call him
Huh.
Tree Puncher.
You happen to find a lot of stuff when you kill an entire army.
Could imagine. It's very lucrative.
And well, usually if you run into a tree or whatever, they're either,
What?
I guess, evil or secretly a giant disguising themselves as a tree.
What are you like? So then, how much stuff did you get?
Well, we have a multitude of basic and somewhat magical equipment. You know, improved armor and weapons and such, along with some bigger things. Like
that sounds amazing to me.
potions, scrolls, this amulet that makes me punch harder.
Ooh. That's shiny.
Alchemist fire.
And where do you keep all this stuff?
We wherever we happen to be set up at the time. You know, we have a whole camp of survivors and all.
You know, you should take me to that camp sometime. I'd
What's
be
your
happy
guard
to.
rotation like?
Yeah. How many men do you have? When's your guards rotation?
You should take me to that camp sometime. I'm sure I can be a good help to you.
Well, it's more of a survival thing than an employment thing.
Oh, you don't have to pay me.
Oh, well, in that case.
I also assumes that the hobgoblin and the Molthune that live there haven't killed everybody by now.
After a few hours, you hear a very familiar cawing sound, which sounds like one of the rangers' fake, like bird caller whistles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've kind of introduced those to you to know what they are.
I do have a signal whistle myself, so I can use that.
Please use that.
I use that.
And about half a dozen rangers show up, and Cobb Greenleaf is with them. And he says, "We got some news. Looks like you've picked up a small little band here."
Yeah, this guy's from the guard of the town well, he's just here for confirmation, really. These dwarves managed to come from one of the towns that the hobgoblins are setting up in, and this guy's a hunter who wants to fight some hobgoblins for some reason.
Oscar Vonner, at your service. And he does like a little curtsy bow.
So what's the situation?
Well, it looks like speaking of towns, there's at least 2 towns here that have been completely ransacked. Totally gone. One of which is near a mine shaft that looks like it's half collapsed. Another which looks like ogres have taken over the region.
Ogres, not moon giants?
Haven't seen any moon giants. Should we be on the lookout for them too?
Yeah, they're supposed to be coming around this time, and they are friendly to the people in the town, which means they're probably friendlies for us.
We'll keep that in mind. We didn't see any moon giants, at least as far as I know.
Okay.
We did investigate the towns. One of them, the one where excuse me, I can't talk. The one where the ogres were from is a small little place. I'm trying to remember the name that we found. I think it was like Lawson or Layson, something like that.
Do the dwarves know?
The dwarves point out, yeah, Lawson. It's one of the larger city populations in the region there. Excuse me, one of the larger mining villages in the hills. The other was Ridge's Hollow. Both look to be abandoned, but we did find something. And Cobb shows you a scroll.
So, which town had the ogres?
Lawson had the ogres, and it looks like Ridge's Hollow was looks like it was abandoned, but it looks like it was recently abandoned by these hobgoblins.
The moon giants might have, the moon giants might have provoked that.
No, we don't think so. If you read this, and he gives you what looks like a couple of scraps of paper, like rolled up in a scroll case. And in the scroll case, it looks like a very you seem surprised by this. Like the scroll inside the you notice like the writing is pretty good. Like it's in like very even common. So whoever wrote this is somebody that's very familiar with the language. And you notice like it looks like a campaign diary of some kind because each entry says campaign day 52, campaign day 54, and campaign day 57. 3 entries in particular. And they read as the following. Day 52. Seized Raj's Hollow near the Fangwood border. Acquired a fastidious new slave to take dictation and provide grooming. Existing mines seem to produce low quality iron ore, but Xanathura's little pets report gold deposits in the older mine complex. New slaves insist this mine is dangerous and collapsed, but upon initial inspection, it seems secure. Ore samples very promising. Suspect these new slaves simply don't like the smell of their own sweat. We'll continue to monitor situation as we put slaves to work. Day 54. Radius Hollow Mine producing reasonable gold and quartz turnout. Morlocks insist they smell potent veins somewhere in the mine. Protestations from the new slaves have ended. At Kosric's suggestion, I ordered 2 of them to flog their previous mayor to death. It seems to have broken their spirits admirably, while giving the troops a good laugh. Look forward to employing some same tactic again soon. Campaign Day 57. Collapse has killed my lieutenant, 6 slaves, and all 4 Morlocks accompanying us. Xanathor will have my hide for leaving her little pets behind. Soldiers also report strange sounds from the tunnels afterwards and refused orders to reclaim potential survivors. We are relocating to the original Ridgeline camp 8 miles southeast to await discipline from Kosric for this error. Next instructions will be met. We'll attempt to recover the mines at a later date.
Uh, 8 miles, which direction?
Southeast. Oh, excuse me, southwest. I apologize, I misread it. Because southeast makes no sense.
Yeah. Because, yeah. I mean, it would basically be like here.
Well, the Rangers point out that Ridge's Hollow is up here.
Okay, so if it's here and they're 8 miles south, okay. So they're around here somewhere.
We thought about going deeper, but we did see a couple of hobgoblin patrols. What makes it worse is they seem to be like gathering in high numbers. We saw 2 battalions of what looked like Minotaurs. Several of them flanked by some of those Morlock creatures. At least 3 battalions of hobgoblins. And it also looks like they have some sort of digging machine.
Wait, hold on. So, can you say that again?
Like I said, about two battalions of what looked like Minotaurs, flanked by some of those Morlock creatures. 3 battalions of hobgoblins accompanying a digging machine of some kind. They were all heading southwest.
Okay. And we know that Kosrok is the female Minotaur leader from before.
Yes, you mentioned her
So-
before, yes?
She must be in charge of this region. Potentially in the mountains as well.
Who is this Xanathura that they keep speaking of?
An
Do any of us know
underrated
who that
sequel
is?
to Jumanji. I mean, that's
Oh,
what
what
it is.
was your question?
Do any of us know who that is?
You
all?
have roll a intelligence check.
But I'm not big brained. I'm average brained.
You recall seeing the name Xanathura before.
Yeah, but from what?
Be clear that you're not thinking about D&D Xanathar.
Yeah, I'm not.
Anton, roll an intelligence check.
It's
Yeah, it's
not
something I'm good at.
the Molthune guy who defected.
That was Pavo.
Yeah.
So close.
Was it the mage from the gravity thing?
Anton, you remember the name Xanathura was mentioned in several notes and several entries, not from Pavo, but from the female sorcerer you fought at Fangwood Keep. In fact, I think you still have that note.
It's the elvish one, right?
Yeah.
Who created the gravity,
Yeah, Tessarel.
whatever the thing is.
Yeah, Tessarel created that gravity thing.
Right.
But you recall, like,
Got
the
the one
name
that killed Coriel.
Xanathura. Well, yes. The one that killed Coriel is the one that we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hand the note over to anybody else who wants to read it and let people know where he got it. Oh, there we go.
This was written by the woman that was down in the gravity well area.
Yeah, okay. And what were their mentions of Xanathura referring to in this one?
In this note here, she mentions the new one that in the new one, it's Xanathura is mentioned twice, and it's in relation to these little pets, which you suspect are the Morlocks.
Right.
And you do recall that the last time you saw Morlocks was actually at Fangwood Keep.
Yeah, those were the, like, owl things, right? I don't remember exactly what they looked like, but they were the ones that, like, stacked or whatever.
Yeah, they have, like, that special ability.
Yeah. Okay. And Xanathura is dead.
No.
Or not dead. No, she...
I don't know who she is.
So... she was the one that killed Coriel.
You never got her name, but that's not Xanathura, because they mentioned a Xanathura in passing.
Okay.
In the note, there's a Mistress Xanathura.
I see.
So it's somebody else that's in the hierarchy of this entire army, you suspect.
Okay, so... there's some sort of... potentially another magic user named Xanathura who has the Morlocks.
Wait,
is Xanathura the person they hired, like the snake person or whatever that they hired to deal with their, like, all of the elf magic shit? Is that who they're referring to?
It's possible, yes.
Alright.
You vaguely know about the hierarchy based off of what Mogren's told you and everything else you found. You know that the person in charge is Azaersi, and she has 4 lieutenants. And Mogren briefly mentioned all their names prior, but you can't recall them at the moment.
Okay, we might have to talk to him about that later.
You
Alright,
you gotta find him.
yeah. Is there, anything else that we got from the scouting?
Well, that's all we know. We were thinking about entering the mines to see if there were any survivors, but quite frankly, we honestly tried to make a beeline to see if we can find this ridgeline camp. Couldn't get to it though.
Too much activity?
Lots of activity, yes. I thought if and as he's speaking, one of the dwarves pipes up, says, "We need to go look for survivors, please."
How long has it been since this collapse?
Based on our calculations, it seems like they moved maybe 2 days before we got there. Maybe a day.
Well, the chances of someone surviving a collapse for a day or two is not very high.
Please.
Especially if they've gotten wounded.
Look,
Well, I
please.
mean, if it's not a collapse that yeah, my brain stopped in the middle sense. If it's not a collapse that stopped the airflow, then they could still be alive.
True, they could still be alive, yeah.
They would just be starving, or actually probably dehydrating. Since dehydration happens first, but well before starving of an
Oh yeah,
incident.
for sure. They would definitely dehydrate first. So we also need to give info to the mayor. So let's see. So we have Felix with us, who has heard all of this.
Yes.
Well, he can fix it.
I don't exactly trust him to try and get them to do anything other than, just tell them that, yeah, it's a real thing. I know the dwarves would probably want them to help out. They're very good at annoying people. So how far is the town from here?
From our location, about 4 days, if we go quick.
So even if we went there, everyone inside would be dead from dehydration.
Assuming that they didn't have water of their own.
Well, it's a cave. They're probably not gonna have drinkable water.
Well, I mean, like if they didn't go into the mine with their own supplies.
I guess, yeah.
Because I mean, you might be able to survive a day or two off of what you brought with you.
The,
Ration it out.
one of the dwarves says, "Look, if there's a chance, we should at least try, please. These are my people. My brother could be there still. He's either dead or he's not. I need to know for sure. If he's dead in the
Yes.
mine, he's dead in the mine. If he's a slave to these things, we need to rescue him. But I need to know."
Schrodinger's dwarf.
True.
I'll give you anything I have to help me with this.
What do you have?
I don't have really much.
Anything. Anything, because last time you said that. We had a whole discussion about it, and you have nothing.
Anything you want. I will do anything. I'll testify before anybody you want, anything that you want me to say. But please, I only beg.
I know.
Felix says, look, the mayor would probably want us to maybe check out what's going on in the hollows right now, especially this mine.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys say you were still getting shipments from the mine?
We were getting shipments from the region here, yes.
Right, so who's been supplying you shipments?
Have you gotten any in the last couple weeks?
Last couple of weeks, I couldn't say for sure. I know we got a few, maybe 2 weeks ago. Next shipments are supposed to be coming in about 7-8 days.
Okay, well, I think that adds up enough. Okay, well, let's say we go to the town. It's gonna significantly delay getting back at all.
Oh wait, how long ago was the collapse?
And also, these 3 dwarves are not gonna be helpful in fighting anything if there's anything there.
How long ago was the
The
collapse?
Cobb says, based off of the journal entry, it doesn't give a date. My guess is that if they left immediately when the collapse happened, I would say maybe 3 days ago. Maybe 4 days ago.
Okay, no, those guys are dead. By the time we got there, they'd be dead. 4 days to get there, 3 days ago was the collapse.
Excuse me, my math's off. Hold on.
You said a day or 2 ago.
Yeah, a day or 2 ago when we arrived, so it would be about 5 or 6 days ago.
Yeah, so 4 days for us to get there. We're talking about a week and a half. No water.
There,
Even if they had
roll
supplies with them and they had to ration it out, say you gave each person a day's worth of water rations each, because why would you carry more if you were expecting to leave the mine?
Then if they're dead, they're dead. We need to get their bodies at least, says the dwarf.
I don't think that's a priority in a wartime scenario. Put a sign above the mine commemorating their bravery, yada yada yada. And let's worry about the people who we know are alive.
What Felix then turns and, well, then what's the decision? Are we heading back? Are we heading over there? I'm compelled to try and help them out, but I'm here as a liaison, so you need to direct me.
Well, the chances of anyone being alive there by the time we get there and manage to get through to whatever place might have people in it still that aren't just dead, basically looking at a 0% chance of anyone still being alive.
You know, after having said everything that we've just said, I do believe we also need to consider that this is a world where magic exists.
True.
For all we know, someone's down there who has a great water spell.
Yeah, I guess.
Although they're dwarves, and dwarves aren't historically... Well, I don't know. I might be thinking
It's
of
not-
Dragon Age.
It's not just dwarves. First off, dwarves can use magic in the setting. And second, he says it's not just dwarves, by the way. There were humans, halflings also working the mines.
Oh boy, I suddenly care more because you got me. I was racist this whole time.
Anton, what do you think?
Well, I think we should go find these miners, if only to secure the dwarves' help in their testimony.
You said the quiet part out loud.
And what did Felix say? He was inclined to help?
Yeah, he's inclined to help. Oscar is staying quiet. The Rangers say if you want, we can head back to the fort and report what we're doing and just make sure everybody else is good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Um. Well, if the guard guy is willing to delay things, then it's probably okay-ish. But it's unlikely that there will be anyone alive.
Yeah, plus the time it's going to
So,
take for us to dig them out.
yeah.
In which case, we're just going to be biological hazard at that point. We're probably going to get diseases from running corpses.
You guys want to sleep on it and make a decision next week?
Well, have about an hour.
But Gary's new character could be a dwarf and incentivized.
True.
I sort of know what Gary's doing, but I don't know like the full extent of it.
Well, I'm okay with checking out the town a bit, but I doubt we will find much. Though, if they did abandon it, they might have left something else behind that was missed. Or we might find some creature deep in the mines that is killing everyone.
Giant purple worm.
Yeah.
I'm not that cruel. It would be a rust monster.
Sorry.
So, you said the town is here? Right.
Roughly here, yeah, somewhere. Oh, well, the Rangers can actually point it out for you if you want.
Yeah, that
The,
would be nice.
there's the town.
Okay. So, it's gonna take us... well, actually, does the road lead there?
The road splits off into the direction of it, yeah, so that could cut some time.
Yeah, because normally it'll take us 4 days to cross this. If we're going by road rules, it'll take 2.
Yeah, but we're also going by road rules. Will there be a lot of drama along the way?
Yeah. Um. It's also very close to the camp. Though they said they'd be reclaiming it at a later date, which is... It's more likely that they wouldn't do it by the time we get there than by like a week from now. Because it's gonna take us, 3 days to get down there, and then like 8 days to get back.
Well, you should still have time. Are you going after their ridgeline camp too?
Most likely that is the first place to look at. Though more likely will be destroying anyone they sent out from the camp than attacking the camp directly. Considering how many of them there are. Does Felix have any idea how the mayor would respond to this new information?
Well, this is all compelling evidence. He would probably make sure that the town is ready for a fight if need be, and, well, if they're going to lay siege to us, we're going to be ready. Or at least as ready as we can be.
Would he be willing at all to support our efforts and operations in the hills?
He probably could, but I don't know if he would, like... The town comes first, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, he could, but I don't know if he will.
Alright, well, I think going to the town is, or going here, this town, and checking the mines is fine. It's not much better or worse than going straight back, if that's the case. So, I guess we can go check for anyone that happened to survive at all. Or if there's a big monster in the mines.
And let's go.
So this is gonna take us 2 days or whatever.
Yeah, about 2 days to get there.
Gotta make any rolls?
No.
Or do we just get there? Oh man, we just get there. I do have to...
Do you see the bottom?
yeah. I do have to go, like, now if I want to get food, though.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking, is it alright if we stop here? Because I think this could be a good spot for Gary to join us for next week as well. Because you are effectively going into a mini dungeon.
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
How much do we heal?
You should heal 14 health just by the 2 days walking.
Alright, and then... Well, we also had a day-ish to get to the meeting spot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 21.
Yeah, that'll have to do. Okay. But yeah, I'm okay with ending a bit early and then having Gary join us for this next time.
And I'll describe the town and all that stuff when we get there, but
Okay.
more or less you're going to be going into the mines and looking for the any survivors if they are there and not still alive.
No objections?
No.
None for me.
All right, then. Well, real quick, first off, thank you guys so much for playing. Any thoughts on the session? Even though it was a little short and sweet.
I had fun as usual. I mean, you run a good game.
I know it was like a lot more talky, getting a little bit more plot involved and things like that, but it's also getting stuff moving now. And now you have like a lot of lingering threads to deal with.
Why do the trees always want to kill us?
It's a magical forest which fucks with people.
First a giant, now a literal tree.
Like I said, it's a magical forest that fucks with people. What did you expect?
Bears.
You killed bears already. I can't just throw more bears at you, can I?
I'm pretty sure you can. It's a forest. It has bears in it.
I'll tell you what, I'll throw a bear at you if it's interesting. How's that sound?
Sure.
Theta? All good?
Good.
All right. Shoutouts then. Come watch the stream on Sundays too. I have taken over GMing the Forbidden Lands game for the time being, and yeah, we're gonna be gearing up for, I guess, like our first proper session with that on Sunday morning. And anything else you want to share, Theta, for scheduling and all that stuff?
Wednesday mornings we got Iron Claw. Wednesday afternoons we do the weekly Blood Bowl tournament. Wednesday evenings we have
Ooh,
this
Blood Bowl.
game. If you're in, we got more room for the next bracket. We're in the semifinals of the current bracket.
Oh no, I have literally never played Blood Bowl in my life.
Okay.
I've watched other people play it, but
Well, I mean, it's just a strategy game.
it is
Really-
just football.
Yeah, it's just a strategy game with the overtones of a graphic, gory football game.
Yeah, it's Warhammer football.
Yeah.
What else could you want? It's like football, but better.
But yeah, we have a league going on Wednesday afternoon to play one game a week. And yeah, Sunday we already listed the games going on. So
Alrighty then. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I hope you all have a good night. See you next time.
See you.